Well, aye. Hey, I know. Our mics are on.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back here to Thursday Night Modern with me, your boy Lutis, and other boy, Mr. Robert Meadows. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, that was good. All right, so we have some green black rock for white black smallpox. We're gonna Inquisition. Take a look at this hand. We have a two-lander with Wrench Mine, Shrieking Affliction. Is that triple Shrieking Affliction? I think it is.
Oh, it is. You know, it'd be great right here.
Yeah, it is.
Maelstrom Pulse.
Caracas in Modern? Caracas in Modern does
Caracas wouldn't do a whole lot.
approximately nothing. It does. It helps
Yeah, I'm
Kiki
like, I was like,
Jiki.
all right, we'll do it this way, I guess.
Or it helps, like,
We'll see how this goes, man.
taxes beat Kiki Jiki and Gorio's Vengeance? I don't know.
We'll go ahead and put one out on the board.
Yeah, no, we were aware that our mics were on. We were just messing. Yes, Taxes does play it in Legacy, but I don't think in Modern Reanimator isn't as prevalent as it is in Legacy. Considering in Legacy, Reanimator is about as helmet of a deck you get. For those of you who don't know, helmet is like you just strap on your helmet and slam your face into the table.
So we're getting. Oh no, that's
You're at 17 now.
okay.
Caracas plus Teferi creature.
So I like getting the Wrench Mine over here because it takes away 2 cards.
Yeah, Wrench Mine is just way too strong to be. But double Shrieking Affliction on the table is also really bad for Kyle. Because if we get down to 1 card, we're going to be taking 6 on our upkeep. We might be able to kill Matt before that happens.
Actually, Acute Bunny probably Lantern because people would actually it'd be more reasonable that people would understand why I'm there. Blue Black Male people like, what are you doing to yourself? Why are you playing this deck? Also, Lantern's just sweet, in my opinion, but
Yeah, I personally would rather play against Lantern almost
play
every...
Lantern?
Oh, would rather play Lantern, sorry. Yeah, I would rather play Lantern. Lantern's fun.
It's hard.
It's hard. It is hard. Lantern is way harder than the 4-color word deck is.
Yeah, because you have to give your people, the opponents draws. For
Yeah.
4 color where you don't care.
Yeah. For 4-color word, you just kind of go, okay, you're going to play Magic? I'm going to sit here and have 4 ensnaring bridges and 3 ways to protect them. Assassin's Trophy or Lily in response.
Alright. Oh,
Or,
he does
well,
have
not
Maelstrom
response.
Pulse.
Matt did not search up a land? Okay. Okay, Matt.
Oh, no, he is.
Oh, he is. Okay, he is. Okay. I just couldn't see it. Black sleeves and a... Ooh, search up
No, no.
planes. We unlocked our hand. Would you rather... or Venser creature. I think not Fairy. Venser makes sense. What's the Venser creature?
The 2 blue and 2, ATB,
Return
card,
a card. Or permanent. It's permanent or spell, right?
is it creature or
I think it's permanent or spell.
Alright, we can Maelstrom Pulse. Yes!
Woof.
Yikes.
Well, that was pretty rough.
Oh, you didn't see the...
No fear.
Oh,
return
it is
target spell
permanent. Okay, yeah.
I thought so.
I wasn't sure. See, I can admit when I'm not sure about stuff. I'll fight
Robert
people.
never trusts me in my card knowledge. Sometimes I know cards.
Well,
Alright, we're gonna
I
animate
always make
this.
well, it's not a common card I expect you to know.
We're gonna swing for 2 with this Shambling Mint.
This
Go
wins the race.
Shambling Mint is the
Oh,
best.
this wins the race now.
Shambling Mint is a boss.
I like Tyler Tracker better.
Tyler Striker is a good card.
It's one of my favorite cards.
Draw for turn. Looks like it was land. Looks like Matt might be flooding out a little bit.
Just a little.
Just a little bit.
Someday,
Give a little bit of your
somehow.
love to me. So, for those of you who don't know, we are Top Deck Productions. We stream Tuesday through Friday. We currently have a giveaway going on for our subscribers. If If you want to enter that giveaway, please subscribe to us. We'd really appreciate it. You can use a Twitch Prime subscription for that even. It's awesome. We are currently at, I think someone said 28 earlier?
27.
27. So we are at giving away 1 Rishodon port. If we hit 35 by the end of the night, we'll be giving away 2 Rishodon ports. If we hit 45 by the end of the night, we're giving away 3, 55, 4. And if we hit 60, we'll be giving away a Foily Ultimate Masters Mana Bolt. So, just get hype. Okay, last week, every round.
So, I mean, Opalescence and Modern wouldn't do much because they don't. Modern doesn't have Xeric Sanctum, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, now we can eat.
Yeah, the big reason you wouldn't be able to play Leyline is because of Sarah's Sanctum. To be like, you'd have to actually
20, 16, 20. That was dumb.
figure something out.
Like, he's got no creatures. Yeah.
You can technically play Leyline. You just have to play Starfield in the mix.
But so the whole point of ley lines is play Xeric Sanctum to get a.
Yeah, I know. I was just messing.
You know, ley lines at first was the legacy deck I first wanted to build.
I wanted to build it too, and then I was like, wow, this deck is garbage.
It's late and I'm tired. That's what I'm blaming that on.
You know, you played the deck in Legacy? Oh, nice. It's so bad. It's cute, but it's so bad. So we're beating in for 3. Play a Kalitas. Zoinks. Looks like a Lingering Souls?
Souls, Flashback Souls.
Soul, Flashback Souls.
That's my favorite rap album. Souls, Flashback Souls. Why not?
It sounds like a death metal album more than... You day 2 to an SCG Legacy event with it? Nice.
Ley lines, either Band or Sultai.
Which one? Bant, Sultai, or Teamer?
Egger.
Yeah, I'd say Bant or Sultai.
No, Egger Markov. Egger. I mean,
What are you talking about?
yeah, alright. So, this game is fire. Not really. This game should probably be sealed up for young Kyle, who's not young.
I think Kyle's in a pretty good spot. Like,
Yeah. So, I mean, if you can just, like, play tracker. I mean, this is a 6-turn clock. He's dead next turn. Sans a sweeper that he may or may not have. But yeah, actually cute gut bunny. Probably just Ban or Sultai.
Kyle's at 30 now.
Sultai, you get just cleaner removal. If, like, the end games that's a rampant to Emerald Promise End, and since you're not like a control deck, I don't think you really care about the disadvantage of path.
Like,
I wasn't gonna.
What are you
even
looking
without
for?
That shambling madness, but I wasn't gonna live.
any...
Is it this thing right here?
Yes.
God dang. Yeah, I think...
Yeah.
It's just...
Modern Smokestack. I don't know how I feel about that one.
Smokestack and Tanglewire in Modern?
No.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing here.
You don't want Tanglewire in Modern, Robert?
No.
Come on, man. I wouldn't mind Rishodon port in Modern. It wouldn't be that good. That wouldn't be bad. What else?
I don't know. But
I can't think of like too many cards I'm like dying for in Modern.
so like,
Toxic Deluge.
I think you just want to be blue-green base because you get Growth Spiral.
Yeah. Growth Spiral is super good for any deck right now, or any deck that wants to like kind of ramp. I think Toxic Deluge would be pretty nice for Modern. Real talk. It's a good card. Gives Death Shadow something, another toy to play
Oh
with.
yeah, like Death Shadow's nice.
Toxic Deluge would give Death Shadow another toy to play with. And it just gives black control decks another way to deal with creatures. Oh yeah, Languish would be bye-bye.
I mean, Languish.
Languish is already just not too much play. Like
It's just
Damnation's just better. Like, I guess Languish is good in the sense that it doesn't kill your Goyfs most of the time.
So reason why people played Language over Damnation is because at the time Spirits was really popular, and Language got around Selfless Spirit. Yeah. And basically, it was also another sleeper against humans that they at the time they weren't aware of. So they just like insist.
Only source of super push.
Because like at the time the known sweeper was Damnation, not Languish.
So this set, $6.99 for the packs on Moto. So I don't think they'll be $10. I think they'll be $6.99 in paper. I think they'll be $6.99 in paper as well. I think people will stick to a Moto price because the Moto price for cards is already the same as real life prices for the.
I'm just gonna see.
I'm assuming most people will stick to the Moto price. Like I know people they're not giving it MSRP now, but I think that they'll kind of stick.
Go
to
Matt!
the prices.
I like that guy. He's like, go Matt!
This turns modern. It doesn't turn modern into a rotating format. What are you talking about? We're not. Rotating format means that something comes out. We're not going to be taking anything out of modern. We're just going to be adding more stuff to modern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try it.
That's not what rotating means, though. It would already be considered a rotating format if that's what happened, because we're adding 250 new cards with every standard set anyway. Yep. Like it'd be the same thing. We're gonna play a Goyf here.
Yeah, I like Goyf here.
Goyf here is fine. Although we might get Smallpox. Smallpox here would feel real bad.
It's whatever. We don't have the.
We get the actual 3-for-1 with it. Yeah, standard already put 250 plus new cards into modern. It's
Ooh, this is not the start Matt wants right now.
Not really, no.
Kyle's just looking at the art probably, but so you know what card used to be played in modern a lot? Well, not a lot, but like before like during Pod era, a card called Slay. Bring up Slay, Scott. It's one of my favorite cards.
What is Slay?
It's a 2 and a black. Instant. Removal spell.
Does it destroy target creature?
No.
Is that it? Just
no. Bring up Slay, Scott. Center is. Kitchen Fink is nice also because that's an easy Smallpox sack fodder.
And I think that's how R2D2. I think that's how honestly Horizons is going to be. Is I think that there's going to be 10 to 20 playable cards at most.
This is Slay.
Destroy target green creature can't be regenerated. Draw a card.
Yeah, that used to be a playable modern card back in the day.
I don't think Horizons is going to have like a ton of playables. I think it will have at most 10 to 20, like, and then a bunch of fringe cards. But that already happens in modern.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I remember seeing Pack Shape and casters on Grixis Control. I'm like, holy cow, that card's hot.
It goes in cycles. I think it's just that time of year. Probably give you some
You have the Modern Humans or Aristocrats deck. I want to play a mid-range deck. What deck should I go towards? Pyromancer. That's considered mid-range, isn't it?
What?
Pyromancer?
Yep.
Just build Mardu Pyromancer. If you have the mana base, just Mardu Pyromancer. Deck's cheap. Pyro isn't bad. I don't think Pyro's bad. I think Pyro's perfectly fine right now, personally. An unspoiled... Yeah, they did describe a unspoiled blue card as being powerful, which is kind of scary. I hope it's Daze. Or I don't hope it... I really don't hope it's Force of Will. Because then Force of Will goes to, like, several hundred... I bet Force of Will would go to $200 a piece.
I might re-pick up my playset just in case. No lie.
I think Daze is fine, but I think Force is way too big, way too strong. Factor Fiction is Factor Fiction. Factor Fiction isn't in Modern. You're right.
No, I mean, what would it do?
I don't think Factor Fiction would be that good. Factor Fiction used to be banned.
In what?
In Vintage, or sorry, it's restricted in Vintage.
Yeah, then better cards came out.
Fun fact, everybody: Factor Fiction used to be restricted in Vintage because it was viewed as too powerful.
How is that card too powerful?
I don't know. I think it was probably an actual new card. Yeah, I think you're right. I think we're gonna see like 90% of the rares as being brand new cards and like 10% as being reprints.
Lingering Soul is pretty good here against black-green decks.
Fling Affinity when Modern first came out. I didn't play when Modern first came out. I played Standard and Kamigawa, and that was the last time I...
Yeah, we get to take this bridge because he probably doesn't have an answer. Range Bind is probably irrelevant because his clock is faster than these Lingering Souls.
Oh, his clock is way faster.
Yeah. But he may be able to stall enough.
So probably just chump the Goyf, take 3.
Yeah, or like... Yeah,
I mean, I don't think it's I feel like most of the cards are going to be new, and I feel like the vast majority of cards are going to be new, and the other ones are going to, and then the small percentage are going to be reprints. Like, I don't think they're going to add very many actual new cards or very many old cards to Modern. I feel like most cards are just going to be like, here's a kind of functional card or something like that. Or here's a Cabal Therapy on a stick. Like, I think we're going to see, like, we've seen a trend we've seen over the past few years.
So what Kyle may do right here is, like, in response to the 8-rat trigger, to draw 2 cards.
Yeah.
Or like, so he might have done this on a case if he draw Decay or Assassin's Trophy to blow it up also. Yeah. That's also another line.
I think we're fine just keeping any lands in hand. Don't even play lands right now.
Yeah, he needs to go to draw step. He needs to draw his card for turn.
He did draw, didn't he?
No.
Yeah, he only has 2 cards in hand.
Yeah,
hey, Scott, do you want to let him know he should have drawn a card for turn?
For turn? Oh, I didn't draw for turn. No, you haven't. Okay.
He's like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I just have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, only cards that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is I don't think they're going to be printing. Like 90% are going to be cards that are brand new, and 10% are going to be cards that are being printed into Modern.
Containment Priest, like, if I had to actually pick a card to 1, it would honestly be Containment Priest. Because it's a nice, flexible answer for stuff.
Yeah, they said this isn't going to be like a master set, so we're not going to see, like, reprints of... I don't know. I'm kind of sad because I know we're not going to get I don't think we're going to get, like, any good cantrips out of this. We might get Accumulated Knowledge. That'd be cool. Sure. Ooh, I have a playset of old Accumulated Knowledges.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be fine. I don't know.
Oh, I think I've only noticed
Does it being an instant versus take inventory change? Do you think?
Also, community knowledge counts all community knowledge is over all graveyards.
That's true.
I forgot about that part, honestly.
Dude, that car's gas.
So
played it
I think Kyle over here is trying to target the Shamlin event with this assassin trophy he has in hand. If I had to take a wild gander guess.
Matt's in not a bad spot right now.
Okay.
Lingering
yeah,
Souls,
okay.
we're in a really good spot now.
Yeah.
And Kyle's even like kind of rocking back and
Yeah,
forth,
he's
like,
like,
"Ah, you got it." So now we just send in the dudes in the air.
Yeah, that was like the best top deck Matt could have asked for right there.
I think so. Yeah. I don't know. There's like a bunch of old cards though that you don't even think about that could be good for modern. Like even predict, I think would be fine.
I don't know.
shoot you with that touch in.
But I do think a majority of the cards are going to be, personally, that are going to be new. Because like they said, they were like, almost all of the cards, or sorry, they said
So
they've
basically,
had so many cards that they've wanted to put into standard, but they thought were too good for standard.
so they redesigned,
So they redesigned and are going into this set.
or
and
like some of them.
Yeah, and I think that means that like a vast majority of these cards are going to be old cards that, or sorry, cards that were previously designed and are going to be put into modern.
Yeah, so like a better
And-
Northern Renegade.
And I think where they're going to stick with the trend of they like creatures. We're going to stick this spell on a stick.
Yeah, like look at Cabal Therapist.
Like World Shaper is Splendid Wreck on a stick. The Naga, forget what it is, from Amonkhet is
You're not helping me.
Crucible Worlds on a stick.
Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, that card, Crucible.
I can't even think of what it's called right now.
Rampaging Excavator.
Ramming up Excavator. We have Stiflebird. We have this is just a trend I've noticed, and I'm sure a lot of other people have noticed. It's that we get cards on a stick. Tick down.
No, we have yet to tick.
Edict.
Edicts. We might just like sack animate Hissing Quagmire.
Why
No,
just
no, we don't
sack
need-
the Finks?
Yeah.
Hissing Quagmire is a better body than the Finks is.
I forgot the tokens were on there. Okay, man.
Come on.
I can make mistakes. Get good. No, I don't wanna. Do you think I actually want to get good?
We're going to Ass Blast.
So you know what interaction I see with Lilianaville that I don't get to see that we don't see often?
Bloodbraid cascading into Lily, and then Assassin's Trophy or Abrupt Decaying the Liliana with the Bloodbraid on stack.
Didn't I bring that up earlier with you?
How'd I know it? No, you brought it up before, and I was just like, I think I know what he's going after here. I love you, Robert.
No, that's fair. I was like, all right, cool.
Was
he
so
actually does-
underwhelming, teasing in a bad way, and the cards shown were so bad. I don't think they were bad. I think they were pretty okay.
Cabal Therapist was nice.
Yeah, better than a lot of standard cards. I think that's the kind of bar we're setting right now. Because they're just better than standard cards, at least.
I mean, like, they could. Oh, this is back and forth. This is a Jun mid-range battle. I mean, this is just a mid-range battle right now.
Edict, yeah. Oh, man. Animate Shambling Vent. Attack for... No, don't attack with... Attacking with everything? Oh, we're going to kill the Liliana. I didn't honestly even notice there was a Liliana.
Yeah.
Brainstorm? No. Brainstorm's already legal in Modern.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No.
I always forget that. I always think it is. Even though I know it's not.
Well, this is a game right here. This is a top deck war. I like it. This is how people enjoy Magic. Granted, this is like not a top deck deck. Whoa, backbreaking. Kyle's like, yeah, that's that's good.
I mean, I think Cabal Therapy on a stick's fine. A repeatable Cabal Therapy on a stick, think that's perfectly fine. I don't think it's that underwhelming.
Kyle really draws a motion pulse right here. I like this decision to go with hissing to with Shamble event over deploying second set of souls.
Mm. Are we gonna get punished for it? No.
So 4, 6. You have a few good hits right here. Motion pulse would be like Kyle's literally best hit.
So if he swings with the shambling vent, we definitely block with the hissing quagmire because we can fetch and activate.
So like if
one discard each turn.
if Matt drew a freaking affliction or a rack right here, he has game.
I mean,
no, he doesn't. So
it seems like a creature you play in like a Lingering Souls deck.
what?
The Cabal Therapy on a stick.
Yeah. No, we're actually talking about this game.
Yeah, I was
This
just
game's actually interesting.
People are just talking in chat, so I was like,
We can ignore
this
that.
game is interesting though. Yeah, I think Maelstrom Pulse would be his best draw.
Yeah. All right. So Matt drew something he didn't want to cast. Okay. All right. So
8 all.
8. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ooh, what is that? What is that? What is that? Money. Money.
Reveal Bob.
Yeah. No, we did reveal Bob.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We reveal Bob.
Yep. Oh, Field Rune. Okay, Field Rune answers Shambling Vent.
All right, so we go to 4 the next attack, or potentially 3, or potentially 5.
Well, so if he plays double Bob, that's risky.
Yeah, I don't think you want to deploy this other Bob.
But I feel like we kind of have to.
So you might be right. I guess off the top, actually, a Scoos is really good.
But like,
Double Bob, it just puts us so dead.
hey. You know
You
what?
gotta risk it to get the biscuit.
No. You know what Bob says? Never mind.
Greatness at any cost.
Never mind. We don't say it over here.
We're not greatness at any cost. What about Foil? Foil seems like it could get printed in Modern, but it seems bad. I think Chalice is fine. Chalice is a good card. I think Brainstorm is too good for Modern. It's just way too good for Modern.
4.
Go to 4.
Hopefully they make good cards that don't fit into.
Matt, I will not flashback these souls.
That's what I'm actually hoping is they make cards that make more decks possible, more than make already decks already better.
Go ahead.
Decks that are
Alright.
already a thing better.
Inquisition. Did we get it? Did we
Assassin's Trophy.
go to 3? Oh, that's not it.
That's not it.
All right, game
Man,
3.
That's game 3. We're going to game 3. We got 22 minutes left, so we got a good amount of time. Looking at the top decks, like 4-color prison, and people are taking brainstorms too good. 4-color prison isn't like a. I don't understand.
It's one of the top
what-
decks.
I guess I know it's on one of the top decks, but it's like if you're a control deck, you don't have a problem with it because you just
You play
cryptic.
Cryptic Command.
You play Cryptic Command.
Also, so honestly, so the only reason I would want people to play Brainstorm in Modern, so I can brown people who don't know how to play with Brainstorm.
Yeah, that too. People who don't know how to play brainstorm is my favorite.
So when do you brainstorm?
Where are we talking with Delvers or with what?
In general, do you brainstorm at instant speed or sorcery speed?
Brainstorm at sorcery speed if you have something else to do on your turn. Brainstorm at instant speed if you have interaction. Is that not it? Am I wrong?
Depends on the situation.
That's
But
what I'm saying. Like,
But
it
typically,
depends.
you want to brainstorm at sorcery speed because that's when you have most ideal information.
Yeah.
Like it's like with Street Wraith in Modern. Like you typically don't want to do it at instant speed because like.
If you're not control. So what do you play, Nick? What do you play that's losing so hard to 4-color prison that you just want to wreck it?
But like people just.
I
spew off
understand where you're at
brainstorms
because
that-
I had a lot of problem. Like I have a lot of hate towards 4-color prison as well, but that doesn't. Like I don't think the deck's too powerful or needs to be banned out. I will admit I lose to it a lot, and most of the decks I play are not super good against it.
Most of the decks I do.
Elves is pretty fine against it, but anything else is pretty meh.
So the reason 4-color prison can easily overcome that with Jester's Cap too.
Yeah, and Jester's still just hilarious.
And like so also people just forget like 4-color prison. This board is into Psy and browns people that way. Like you know how hard it is to answer like Psy out of 4-color prison. Like you just get browned by it so easily. It's insane.
Yeah.
And then like you deal with the double Tesserators.
I think
Aether Grade. Like they like
it's just a cool deck. I think personally.
Yeah.
4-color like I can't get I can't get mad at 4-color prison every time I play it because I go, wow, this deck is the most garbage conglomeration of cards I've ever seen, but it works, and I don't understand why.
Burn's a favorable matchup against. Burn is favorable against.
Super favored against it.
Do you know what you're doing? Like you just slam Eidolon against them and like, oh, cool, this is hard.
They have every broken card but Blood Moon. Are you talking about like Ensnaring Bridge and Chalice? Like, yeah, Chalice is hard for you, but it's not impossible.
Most of 4 colors.
I will say, they only play like they don't play 4 of Chalice. They play 1 of Chalice, I think now, aren't they?
It depends. I don't know.
I think it depends actually. I think they're down 3.
Yeah, but like it's damage to me. Cool. Like yeah, you get game 1. Yeah, game 2 and 3 might be rough, but like you have Shadow Storm, you have effects to deal with it. Because like the only artifact you really care about them is Sun Droplet.
Yeah. And like, I don't know. If you're playing Burn, I personally believe you should be playing the Replicate, Destroy Target Artifact spell.
Why?
It's just good. Or Shatterstorm.
So
one of the 2.
So here's something I want to bring up right now. Kyle, you typically do want the additional card against this type of strategy.
Double Rack is very frightening. However, doesn't look like we have too much to follow it up with. Although we can't see his hand, unfortunately. Like, I don't know. I personally, yeah. There's like no good place to put the chat. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Hey, just hide the chat. We're supposed to be talking about the game anyways.
So we're gonna Inquisition. Take a look. We see Kitchen Finks, Lily, Assassin's Trophy, 2 lands. Do you? I think.
I say
Finks with the Lily. Ugh.
I mean, you really don't want to get rid of Lily. Okay, maybe you do. I didn't get a good look at Matt's hand. But so, if he's getting rid of Lily, he might have a multiple Linger Soul's hand, if I had to guess.
No, we have a Smallpox and no double black mana. We have 2 Lilies, a Smallpox, and no double black mana. This is actually super bad.
Yeah, so, okay, I mean, so it makes sense because your Matt's plan right now is to Edict or Smallpox. So...
Yeah, but if our plan is to Edict, wouldn't it have been better to take the Goyf? Or not the Goyf, the Finks?
That's Rack.
Yeah, that is the Rack. The namesake card of 8 Rack.
So, this
is just a Duels of the Planeswalkers.
So if we take Kitchen Finks, we have Lily on the Veil, we down tick, get back Kitchen Finks. Oh god. I'm trying to think.
Isn't there does the Rack not have a
what?
Whatchamacallit?
Masterpiece?
Masterpiece?
No.
Oh. But Black Vice does? What? What? That's so weird. Main deck Damping Sphere, Word of Invention, and oh yeah, they also have Mox Opal, Share Vintage staple too. Okay. You can't rate something by the fact that it's played in Vintage. Because Monastery Mentor is played in Vintage. That card does not.
So.
Card does nothing in Modern. I think Matt's pretty dead right now.
You say that, but we saw last game. It was very back and forth. Linger Souls,
right.
Linger Souls is a hell of a drug.
I don't know if Matt has Damnation in his deck as well.
No. So the rack can typically get away.
Oh, it has bridge though. That's right.
No, it can typically get away with playing Bantu's Last Reckoning. So
Oh
like
yeah.
If you set up the rack stuff,
Yeah.
you don't really care about needing to use your mana anyways.
Yeah.
It's a cheap thing, and also because of humans.
Mm.
But now
Scavenging ooze.
Scavenging Ooze is mediocre. I mean, at least now, since Matt has 5 mana, he can't soul/rack souls.
This. Yeah, he can. What are you talking about?
I mean, he can. I'm saying like I meant to include Kyle can't interrupt that.
Yeah. This Field Ruin is super awkward for Matt because we have the Shambling Vent that could block this Goyf and kill this Goyf, but
How can it kill the Goyf?
oh, sorry, it's Lifelink, not Death Touch Lifelink. I keep thinking I don't know why, but I always forget or think that it's Death Touch Lifelink.
No, Hissing Quagmire has
Hissing
Death Touch.
Quagmire has Death Touch. I know.
You don't. No, you don't.
I know. I just don't think sometimes. It's fine. It's white black, and I think of it as Vault of the Archangel.
I used to play that card in my life.
Black white tokens.
Yeah.
Card's gas. We're playing Urborg. We could have used that earlier. Urborg doesn't tap for black, but it does. Alright, so we're gonna sack the Kitchen Finks, go to 20, put a counter on the Finks, discard a land. We discard Lily.
And we gotta sack a land, right?
Yep, and we have to sack a land as well. Matt's going to sack this Flagstone, so he gets to go get a Plains. Probably go get a Godless Shrine.
Yeah, why is he sacking it twice? Oh well.
Or wait, was
Yeah.
that not? That was a Flagstone. Yeah, okay, we're
Yeah,
switching.
Flagstone is like the land you sack because you help.
Thin your deck.
Well, no, it's because you break the symmetrical effect.
Yeah, that too.
See, like some cards in Modern are powerful because some people realize they can break symmetrical effects.
Yep.
Look at Living In. It's meant to abuse the effect that's symmetrical by having you benefit more than your opponent.
Yep. Just
Restore
like
balance decks.
Yeah, I was gonna say Restore Balance is the one that I think of.
I mean,
There's other ones. Not very many.
Yeah.
But there's other ones.
All right, I think this is game.
So
We have a 5/6 Goyf 9 unless he has Fatal Push. No, we can.
Well, we have a block. We can
no,
block, but
Field Ruin.
Field Ruin. Kyle has to see that play. Though.
I don't think he's gonna miss it.
Just messing.
Yeah.
Next
Yeah,
one?
that's game.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us here this Thursday. We will be doing the subscriber giveaway tomorrow. Please come out for that and enjoy yourselves tonight. Have a nice Thursday and a Friday while you're at it, and have a good day. See you guys later.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good evening. Good night.
Beyblade.
Yeah, they're really good games.
Are we
Dude.
offline?